You just got off the stage after yet another breathtaking and epic performance at Wacken Open Air. What was that like for you?
It was amazing. It was maybe from my feelings right now, they might be different tomorrow. The best performance in Wacken so far. I loved the audience, I loved our performance, and I loved our stage set. So it was a win-win situation for everyone, I hope.
It was for me, I was there.
Fan first base. Hansi, you always say that the energy between you and the fans, or the musician and the fans, is very important to you. How did you feel that energy tonight? Was there a special bonding between fans and your performance tonight?
I let the images and pictures speak. Bart's song, Valhalla, they will tell the story of Wacken, I think. And this is how we captured it. What I have to say, usually, even with the ones we played before, we're happy when it's over because then we know the party starts. This time, we didn't want to leave, not at all.
Really? So you basically, you just didn't want it to end. You just wanted to keep it going because you know.
I mean, it's always a short-term thing. You see the energy of the audience, and you want to breathe it in.
Feed off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this time I did that, maybe even more aware than usually, but it was impossible to stop for us. I mean, we really wanted to stop, and I was so pissed when we had to finally. But this is life.
You just said it, you love the set list, and the Bard song and Valhalla is always something special in Wacken.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea why here?
I mean, I have to say, to the defense of the two songs, they are doing good everywhere. But here, I don't know. I mean, especially the Bard song, some people consider it to be the anthem, which was to my surprise today because there are other great bands and other great songs. But we matched very well with Wacken in general. We played 1992, the first real Wacken. There were two before, but this was the one which kind of has a certain size because Saxon played there and Blancardien. But ever since, we never had a problem in, getting here and getting a massive reaction by the audience. And even if we had a mediocre day, 2002 was a mediocre day from our performance, but the audience just carried us through. And that's mainly because of Valhalla.
The fans carry you through. That is amazing.
Yeah.
They help you carry through.
They do here and there.
Yeah, right.
Condition is something, but it's also the love and the passion you see. And I don't know. I mean, it's maybe because we take it serious. We like the music we're doing. We believe in what we're doing. And I also think that people see that.
Oh, they can feel it for sure.
We're not faking.
100%. You're not fake.
I mean, we're over the top sometimes, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, in general, we have a fine balance.
Well, it does a thing that you look happy on stage. I always love that in a band.
Yeah. But to be honest, I mean, I'm not looking to the right and the left so much, but I know the guys in the back, they are constantly laughing as well. So it's not just me.
It's all about the good times. Talking about good times, this is your 8th, if I'm not incorrect, please correct me if I'm wrong, 8th time at Wacken,
You're right.
right?
Yeah. We were talking about that, and if you just see the regular ones, it's 7, or we played the virtual Wacken as well.
That counts. 100% that counts. And
Me?
there we are. That brings me to that one question. What is your favorite memory from the first Wacken that you did? Is there?
The first Wacken, the stage was high.
Do you recall your first time?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Very vividly. There was a merchandising stand which was so high. It was hard to sell the stuff from there. But our guy who's
Shorty?
not too tall guy, very nice guy. Sasha is one of the
Okay, cool.
most beloved persons I know. But
Shout out to Sasha.
he was up there and was selling the stuff, and I think it was a rainy day. That might not be true, but I think it was a rainy day. People loved it. It was not a handful of people. In comparison to that, it was a handful. So it was maybe 1,000, 2,000 people at the highest. And we played a good show. This much I know. And somewhere far beyond just
He's
had
so
been
humble.
released.
You're so humble.
The thing is, Somewhere Far Beyond Revisited has been released today. But anyway, we played a decent show back then, and we thought, this is it. You know,
We're done.
we're done. And this
Kill
is,
me now.
This is as good
This
as it gets.
This is it with Wacken. But also because it was such a small festival, Holger and Thomas were there, and they
Believed in you.
They believed in us, and we did not exactly believe in the festival. we thought it was one of these festivals, you know.
Yeah.
And then they stayed in contact with us, and they called us and tried to get us in 1998. Then we finally got here for the second appearance, and then it was huge already. But back then in 1992, we didn't know what to expect. Our memory about the whole thing is we got a bread, we got a special German soup, and some beer, and this is it.
That's all you need.
Yeah, we got fee as well.
Another
Yeah, it's all we need.
It's all you need.
another memorable show was in 2011, right, where you first had a pyro show.
Oh, was it 2011? I think
It's what it
was.
says on my card here. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, then I mixed it up some days ago. But yeah, that is the most impressive one. You see, you know, how scared I am. You can see it on the pictures, so they speak for themselves. And that stays forever. It's like, I think I had short hair at that time already, and the first sparks just straight got through my hair. I was like, oh. And then there was that bombastic, gigantic boom. I was like, oh. And it looks so stupid. But yeah, it was a great experience.
Talking about stupid, like how stupid can it actually be? And tell me if it's true, but
BB.
is it true that you were stung by a bee just before the concert?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Is it true?
What do you know? Oh.
Tom, our guy, the research guy, he knows everything.
Yeah.
It's a true
His
story.
fault.
Tell us
It was a
about
wasp. It was a wasp.
It was a
in,
wasp, not a bee.
1998. This happened. Yeah.
True story. 1998,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
a bee
Because
stung Hansi.
I'm honestly asked about 1998, and that's the only one I have no vivid memories but this.
But they accept the bee sting.
Yeah. Wasp.
Sorry, wasp.
Wasp.
It was a
Wasp.
wasp sting.
More
We
dangerous.
corrected.
Okay, well, we're talking about memorable stuff. What is, in comparison to that, which is probably not your favorite memory, what is your favorite Wacken memory of all time?
My favorite memory of all time. Yeah, right at the moment today.
Living in the moment.
Living in the moment, yeah.
Right now
But-
is the best
but
time.
other than that, it would be still 2002. Living in the moment is perfect.
I could not agree more. That is the best answer you can give. What is your favorite moment right now? We're living in the moment now. And if you look at the Wacken Open Air over the years, would you say that the spirit is still the same despite the size that it's grown to and the size that it's become? Or has it lost a bit of the spirit? Or is the spirit there?
There are rumors, discussions like this, and I'm into that. I'm into gossip and all that stuff. Today speaks a clear language.
Yeah.
To me, it's no question.
100,000 people.
Is it?
Probably. For sure.
But the reaction was just like, okay, it's pretty much the same. And it's a positivity. I think people recognize we take it serious, the festival takes it serious, and that's how the people are approaching to the bands.
The fans take it serious.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the
We're
day.
grazing the topic of Avantasia now,
Yeah.
which you have collaborated with.
Oh yeah.
And collaboration is nothing new to you. Apparently, Wikipedia currently counts more than 40 records where you're on as a guest.
What?
How do you
I was
decide?
wondering about that as well. I didn't know.
Is it
You
true?
don't remember all of them.
I think I remember
Bless
most
you.
of them.
Anyway, so
No test,
no,
please.
no. But the question is, how do you decide which requests you take and which you don't?
Usually, I have the tension to take almost everything. No,
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
no, it is not. Yes.
In a many
You
way.
know, you need to say yes.
So
Yeah,
can
that-
I request a collaboration with you?
Right now, no, but in general, yes. So that's very difficult. Basically, yeah, time is the only issue, and there I sometimes hold back and say, well, I cannot do that. I had a
schedule.
because of the
Physical
schedule,
schedule,
but
yeah.
also because I feel I'm exhausted. Because touring is kind of a difficult thing. Being in a band like Blind Guardian and trying to still do kind of top-notch composing also demands a lot of time. So,
Takes effort.
yeah, and passion and
Energy and time.
everything.
Everything. It
Yeah,
takes,
you
it takes
everything.
everything out of it.
You nail it. You nail it. But yeah, I'm not looking for a specific band usually, and if it's an upcoming band, I did amateur stuff, and I did highly professional stuff, and I hope I'm not amateur if I'm working with an amateur band. But I really love to see the different varieties of music and the approach of people, because they somehow feel a dedication to Blind Guardian and to me as a person, and so I love to work with people. Yeah,
Sounds like Blind Guardian is dedicated to passion.
that's for sure. That's for
Exactly.
sure. We take it very serious, and we musically we take what we do for granted. We mean it, and that was the case from the beginning.
Is it true that Toby Sammet first wanted to have you sing?
You have
On
to
the
speak
other-
in
On
to
the
the
other,
mic
sorry.
yourself.
Is it true that Toby Sammet first wanted you to sing on the Avantasia debut, the metal opera? Is it true?
Toby and I am friends for a long time. Are friends for a long time, and I sang on one of the 40 appearances on the Edguy album, Vainglory Opera, which I loved a lot. And Toby just got in contact with me because of the owner of the record company back then. But I became friends with Toby very quickly, and then he did Avantasia, and that was a very exhausting period of my life. We did Nightfall in Middle Earth, and after that I just said,
Broken.
I'm done. I'm done. I
Holiday
really-
time.
And I did Demons Wizards right after Blind Guardian. So there were two major things I was working on, and I just said I cannot do it. And we stayed friends, but he was kind of
Different ways.
shy in asking me again, I think.
Okay.
So it took a while.
All right, nice one.
We're currently 8 years after the Book of Shallows and
18.
The Raven
Oh, yeah,
Child with
18.
Avantasia. 18? What did I say?
8 or 8?
No, Book of
18.
Shallows.
I think I mumbled, but
Book of
it's 18
Shallows.
years.
It's 8 years, right? Or-
18. It
It
says
says
18 on my.
I think it might be 8 as well. Is it
Maybe
18?
it is.
Time.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Anyway,
Take it
let's
away.
let's dive into the
Double
creative.
time.
Let's dive into the creative process with Avantasia. Like, does Tobias Summit hand tailor everything you that is your part, or do you
yes.
have actually some input?
He
Because
is-
I think you don't have input with this guy.
Toby is very precise. He's very precise. He's very funny, and he's a very smart guy. I mean, talking to him is one of the most enjoyable things I do. We phone let's say every 3 to 6 months, and it's a long discussion. And he has that with other people as well. So it's not always only about music, but in general, he's a very nice guy. And when it comes to Avantasia and Edguy, he has a very clear and straight mind. There's, whatever goes through is about him. He's amazing. He's really defining the stuff musically and vocally in a way that you just have to capture it and have to do what he conducts you to do. It's really nice.
How does it feel for you when others perform your song from Avantasia?
Oh, that's no problem at all.
No?
I would love to hear it. That's the point. I think there are a lot of good vocalists out there, so that's no problem at all. And Toby with Avantasia has proven that a couple of times, so that's no problem.
And lastly, do you have any wishes for Toby and the gang that are about to head up on the stage?
I hope they play some stuff from Metal Opera, the old stuff. Yeah, I'm an old school guy.
That's totally fine. And
In this
that's
case,
it from
it
us.
is time because we're going to head over to live.
Yeah.
Hansi, thank you so much for your
Thank you.
time. I
Thank you
highly
so much.
appreciate it.
Right,
Blind
so-
Guardian
And you
in
folks-
your face.
Head over to magentamusic.de.
Now.
For all the live action. Hansi, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lizzy, hell yeah. See
Oh,
you
yeah.
back live tomorrow with more action.